Live from Lansing, ABC3 News at 11.
A mid-Michigan highway is closed tonight as crews investigate a fatal accident. Good evening, I'm Bill Albin in for Jessica Wheeler, and you're watching ABC3 News Live at 11. A mid-Michigan highway remains shut down tonight after an accident leaves one dead and sends two to the hospital. East Lansing police say it happened just before 5 this evening on 127 north near the Trowbridge Road exit. They say a tanker carrying a full load of 19,000 gallons of fuel rolled onto an SUV. The driver of the tanker and an occupant from the SUV were taken to Sparrow Hospital. Another occupant of the vehicle was pronounced dead at the scene.
The gasoline tanker was ruptured.
Police expect the freeway to remain closed for most of the night. The scene is still under investigation. New developments now. Officials have released the names of two local women involved in an internet sex sting in Clinton County. Deputies tell us Amanda Otto and Rochester Wright have been in charge in connection with prostitution ads for a popular site, Craigslist.org. The women were caught in a sting last week. Undercover authorities spoke with the women online and set up meetings at a local apartment. One official were offered sex for money. They arrested the women. A third suspect has also been charged. Her name has not been released. Stay with ABC3 for the latest. In Ingham County tonight, Lansing police are investigating a robbery that took place this morning. Officials tell us it happened just before 7 at the Marathon gas station on the corner of Pennsylvania and Mount Hope. They say the suspect jumped over the counter and took an undisclosed amount of money from the register. No one was injured. Officials are now searching for a white male about 5'11" with a muscular build. He was last seen wearing a black t-shirt and shorts. He fled the scene in a Ford car. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Lansing Police Department. Also in Ingham County, a community speaks out after finding their mayor is being sued by the city council. We told you yesterday the Lansing City Council had filed a lawsuit against Mayor Verge Bernero. The council's committee of the whole voted unanimously to file a suit to force the mayor to open 2 city-owned golf courses. Today we spoke with some Lansing residents on the issue.
Feel that the council.
Yesterday, Mayor Verge Bernero told us the city has $3.5 million deficit, and keeping the Waverly and Red Cedar golf courses closed was the only solution he could find. Stay with ABC3 for the latest. Now at 11, the campaign trail was a busy one today between Senators McCain and Obama and Governor Granholm's announcement about the Democratic National Convention. The race for the White House was a hot topic today, and ABC3's Stacia Mullaney has the details.
Earlier today,
Thanks, Stacia. A West Michigan man will be joining Governor Granholm at the DNC next week. He's been hit hard by Michigan's tough economy and will be speaking with lawmakers on the need for change. ABC3's David Bailey has his story.
He's been a David Bailey, ABC3.
Stay with ABC3 for the latest on the 2008 race to the White House. All you need is just a click away at WLAJ.com. Now in an exclusive ABC3 Extreme Makeover Home Edition has found a family in the Lansing area that they'd like to help. But one big problem stands in the way. They're unable to find a local builder to take part in the project. Today we sat down with the show's producer, Conrad Ricketts, to find out how you can help in this exclusive report.
What I'm looking for is
If you think you can help in any way, visit our website, WLAJ.com, for an address to email the show's producers and lend a hand. The deadline to apply for Michigan's home heating credit for the year is quickly approaching, and officials want to make sure you don't get left out in the cold. As energy costs continue to rise, the credit assists low-income residents with their winter energy bills. All you have to do is apply for the important credit before the deadline of September 30th. To sign up for the program, call 1-800-827-4000. Now at 11, taking a live look out over Lansing, we finally got some much-needed rain today after weeks of hot and dry weather. So what can we expect for the weekend? Let's check in with ABC3 Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson for the details. Keith?
Quiet night tonight for us here in mid-Michigan.
Some changes were made today in the way the state calculates graduation and dropout rates. Education officials held a conference today to explain the new format, and ABC3 was there. For the first time, our state will use the 4-year cohort graduation rate for calculation. Officials tell us the change will allow statistics to evaluate specific students as well as the whole student body.
When you track individual students over time, then you know what happens to each student, and then you can reflect that back onto the district or the building in which they were educated.
Michigan's graduation and dropout rates will be released later this month. Stay with ABC3 for the results. And finally tonight, it's racing time in Iowa, and the Grannies are running head-to-head at a speed of nearly 4 miles per hour. The racing got underway this morning at the Sports Dome in Davenport. Grannies raced in golf carts, with the top 3 finishers receiving trophies and tickets to the 55th Auto Parts Series drag racing in Iowa. That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here on Monday for ABC3 at 6.